Hello, welcome, welcome, Mm. welcome. Good morning. Hello, Joyce. Morning, Osana. Hello, I'm Yi Tao. Very happy to meet you here again today in our live stream. Hello, Happy P. Hello, welcome. I hope all of you are doing great. Uh, my name is Yi Tao. Very happy to meet you guys here. Today in our live stream, I will share this very fragrant Chinese raw puer with you. First of all, I would like to know that have ever tried some Chinese puer tea. If yes, you are always welcome and to share your tea experience in the comment. Generally, for Chinese puer tea, it's divided to two main type. The first one is uh, rye puer. The second one is raw puer. Rye puer. The difference between uh, rye puer and the raw puer, it depends on it depends on if this tea undergoes very important. The craftsmanship is called pie fermentation, and this tea, the tea we will share today, it's raw pour means it doesn't undergo any pie fermentation. Pie fermentation. Chinese rye puer tea, puer tea, including rye puer, raw puer, they are kind of a tea, just like a fine art. It means fine wine. It means the more it ages, the more it fragrant it becomes. Yes. Bonjour de France. Hello. Hello, Peters. And this, you see that this tea, okay, the tea actually they are compressed into a tea ball. This tea ball outside is wrapped with a cotton paper. This is the tea ball. Every little tea ball is about 8 gram. This is very convenient for you. When you want to drink it, you just take it from this package. Uh, and when you have this tea with you, you can, after taking the tea from this paper, cotton paper, you can smell the very pleasant flowery fragrance leaving on this cotton paper. It smells so good. This tea, in fact, a new tea. It was made in 2023 last year. So for the moment, when you try this tea, you can still feel a very high and refreshing, typical, very pleasant oaky fragrance. Okay, before we start our live, our first infusion. Okay, in the case if you are not familiar with this raw pour, I actually prepare uh, a video about how this tea is made. Technically, the tea making process is kind of similar to Chinese green tea, but yeah, for sure it's not exactly, but kind of similar. In the final step, because the raw material of this tea ball is from Yunnan, Yunnan signing green tea, raw tea. This is in Chinese called Mao Cha. And by the way, I would like to mention more about the tea, the production area of this tea. This is from one of the most famous and precious raw puer producing area. It's called the Bingdao. I believe that if you are very familiar with the Chinese puer, you must already heard this famous. This area, the tea from this area, Bingdao, has a very particular and long-lasting, pure, flowery, oaky fragrance, and plus, uh, natural sweetness and the callingness of Chinese and of rogue candy. You can imagine that it's just similar like wine in France. Okay, you have the different region producing. So the regarding the flavor and the taste will be very different. Like the tea from like the wine from the Burgundy and the Bordeaux will be very different, right? And now I will show you the video so that you can. um, how do you determine the optimal fermentation time for Raw Puer? Raw Puer, there's no fermentation, pie fermentation, this craftsmanship in Raw Puer. For the Raw Puer, yes. And now you can see that they are made from aged tea tree over 100 years. You see this tea garden area, tea garden. Tu veux le lancer comme dans le Pikachu et ce bouton. This is the first step. It's called fresh tea leaf sweetening. Uh, and now our artisan is preparing for fire. The preparation. Now the fresh tea leaves are ready. This is called fixation. The purpose of the fixation is to inhibit tea polyphenol getting oxidated. So for the moment, you see this raw pour, sheng pour. For the moment, the fermentation is zero fermentation for the moment, which is very different from show pour, ripe pour. Un magnifique paysage. Okay, fixation is finished. Now move to the next step, uh, rolling step. For the first of all, need to coat the tulips. This is handmade rolling. Uh, at sunning drying. Uh, this is the raw tea. It's called the signing raw tea. Okay, okay, that's fine. The final the final step, you see the loose tea. This is for the moment the tea is not finished yet. Afterwards, we need to compress the tea leaves into a tea cake or tea ball like this. Okay. Uh, Generally, for because this is a new tea. Okay, so now you can still feel a very refreshing and high flowery oaky fragrance. When we start to bring this, I will share more details with you. For horticulture, uh, cultivator. And for a moment, I will show you the two ways I will use in our live stream today. And here, this is a very lovely uh, kettle and the stove set. This one, and here, this is hand painting son. And he's very, very lovely. This one, he is smiling. And here, this is the kitty, uh, kitty, and the backside, a little kitty trying to cry through this little hole as well. This one personally I love very much because very lovely. Uh, it will comes with a little, you can multifunction. You can use a handle. You can use a handle or an alcohol lamp. Okay. The capacity of this little kettle is 450 mil. It's made from uh, rock clay, aged rock clay. This kind of clay has a very good function to soften, improve your water quality. Now, because this tea has a very high and very rich fragrance profile. So I'm just taking this guy one to bring it so that I can smell the fragrance to the fullest. And this is guy one set from Chinese Jingde Zhen. And here this is a fair cup. In Chinese called Gong Dao Bei. And here this is my cup. So far, any question? If you have any question, you're always welcome to share in a comment. To bring a good cup of Chinese raw puer, sheng puer, in Chinese call it sheng puer, we need to pay attention to several points. The first thing is tea to water ratio. Uh, this is a new tea. It depends on your personal preference, but generally I'm taking this tea ball is about 8 grams, okay, and I will use tea to water ratio like 1 to 20. Uh, this guy one, so it's perfect for this guy one. This guy one is about 150 ml. For sure, if it's your first time to try Chinese raw puer, because basically, generally, Chinese raw puer for the moment, it has a certain, for the moment, it has a certain thickness, a certain intensity. In the case if you're not sure that you can, if you can accept a kind of intensity, I would recommend you to try like 1 to 30. So means you can choose a big teapot because for the moment you see the teapot is compressed tightly, so it's kind of difficult to speed it. Okay. And the second point is about it's about the water temperature, because this is still new raw pour, so I would recommend to use water temperature below 90 Celsius degree up. Below 95 Celsius degree. We and also, I would recommend to use Guy One, porcelain teapot or Guy One to bring it. 打错了，真不错。Okay, and the sleeping time. Here the sleeping time here. Well, the first infusion you should appropriately uh, mm, uh, inc- uh, properly increase the sleeping time, because you see you have to let the tea leaves get stretched in the teapot. I will show you. Okay, hello, Oneso, hello. And for the moment, first of all, we need to preheat the teapot. idle storage condition. Okay. Because this is a new tea, new raw pour, so I would recommend to use not so hot water, because for the moment, you know that with the time passing, the cafe content will decrease. But for the moment, it's a new tea, so to have a better tea texture, you can use the water temperature below 95 Celsius degree. If we measure with Fahrenheit, will be 203 Fahrenheit. Okay, and preheat with a cup as well. Mm. The dry tea leaves gives a very pleasant, flowery aroma. So, far, any question? Now, we can start our first infusion. First infusion, uh, mm, you can control like the uh, 20 to 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds. Now we calculate. We 2020. Uh, uh, this is a counting seconds. This is something we have to learn for in Chinese tea ceremony. And we'll see the tea lips start to stretch. 20 25 seconds. Faut laisser l'eau prendre l'air avant. Should we leave air taking air before? No, 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 no. Don't have to. No, don't have to. This is our first infusion. For the moment, uh, the tea leaves don't stretch totally yet. You see the first infusion formal it looks light, still light. However, the best infusion will be second and third and fourth. Very pleasant odor. Now, let me. You know that for people chase love so much Chinese 生普洱 raw puer for reasons because first of all, people love just like me. I especially high quality raw puer. This raw puer is from the essential precious producing area called Bingdao. This place, the tea from this place has a very distinct feature of high and intense, refreshing, flowery aroma, oaky fragrance. Let me try. Uh, wow. Hello, Mac Disafer. Hello. Mm. You see, this is what we call Bingdao Cham. Mm. Uh, this refreshing, sweet, delicate, oaky fragrance is just overwhelming, very distinct. Is necessary to raise the first stepping. For the new tea, it's not so. For the new tea, it's depends on your personal preference. Generally, the tea because the tea this tea is made under hygiene conditions, so raising tea sometimes, for instance, this tea, I raise it because the first the raising infusion we don't drink because I can start uh, steep the first infusion with very short time. But in the case of aged tea, no matter it's about an aged dark tea, puer or white tea, I always recommend you to raise because raising tea can help first of all wake up the tea and get rid of warehouse order. But for the new tea, this is not necessary. Uh, mm. uh, Especially this very uh, pleasant uh, floral nectar fragrance. Hmm. Interesting. This is my first lesson. Thank you. Welcome. uh, we're happy to meet you here as well. Hmm. The first sip, because this is the first infusion. For the moment, the tea I will show you. The tea bowl. It's the is just like what I explained because that um we compressed tightly tea leaves into a tea ball. So the first infusion now you see the tea leaves don't stretch totally yet. It means for the moment this tea intensity thickness don't doesn't reach it the best point yet. So the best point will be the best infusion will be second and the third and the third. Beautiful unfold. Ah, 你忘记拿我的笔记簿啊 with a slight natural sweetness of uh, raw candy. This is one of most famous and distinctive features of raw puer tea from Bingdao area. 直播暂停了啊？我的这个一直一般处理的这个。Now we can start our second infusion. Second infusion. This infusion steeping time 15 seconds. 15 seconds. This is our second infusion. Please zoom. Zoom. You will see it has a very obviously clear and beautiful golden tea soup color. Great clarity, very beautiful. And I have to mention that with the time passing, if you continue to age this tea soup color will continue to darken, will become more and more intense. For the moment, it smells so delicate. No one can resist this refreshing, delicate, sweet, flowery, oaky fragrance plus very gentle, comfortable nectar aroma from this tea, from this Bingdao Raw Puer, watching live from India. This is a this tea has a very famous for its complex and the fruit fragrance and the flavor. And you see the second infusion now, the tea reaches a very good point because now the tea leaves they stretch totally fully. It enters uh, the palate of these teas food and plus the mouth feel is excellent. I'm drinking this tea, especially while speaking, you can feel your mouth is filling with exceptional, long-lasting length. So, funny question. If you have any question, you're always welcome to share your comment. And this tea, besides this tea, because this is a new tea, so it keeps a certain intensity. Probably, if it's your first time to try new raw puer, here this is not the quality floor, but I need to explain that this tea is made from aged tea tree, Yunnan big leaf tea tree. So it means from the side from the portion of for the portion of a tea polyphenol, it has a rather high content because also because this is a new tea, so when you try it probably in your tongue, you will feel it tastes a little bit astringency, but it's totally okay because this kind of astringency will recover with natural sweetness. This is not quality flaw. This is a natural feature of this tea cultivar. But believe me that with the time passing, just like a fine wine, uh, the more it ages, the more become fragrant it becomes. For sure, this conversion in the aging process, it's including the tea texture. So means the more it ages, the more smooth and sweet it becomes. In our tea shop, we actually selling a very high quality raw puer, also made from aged tea tree of 2008. So far it has been aged for 14 yeah 2000 now it's 2000 2000 in the main uh, 16 years. So after 16 years aging process, now you try that tea. It takes simply very sweet and very smooth, silky. There's no any astringency at all. But because this is a new tea, so this is something I would like to mention with you, so that once you try this tea, even it's your first digestion, you will not get confused. Okay. It tastes fully fragrant with an exceptionally lingering charm and the fragrance living in your mouth. This tea will give you a very pleasant and exceptional drinking experience, I would say. Um, this Bingdao area, I want to explain, tell you more details about this area. This area uh, has this um, mountain area has a God-given geographically climate. First of all, it has a very a, it have very interesting, very particular plateau climate. It has enough sunshine, a high plateau, so you have enough sunshine and also rainfall. Uh, Besides, the soil is very rich and very diverse biological environment, and those very beneficial factors they when they mix together to contribute a very high quality uh, tea leaves, tea. And now we try here, but I also want to say that this area uh, thanks to this very interesting, this very beneficial outside factors, so it naturally creates a very particular, exceptional flavor and taste and fragrance. We when we're talking about raw puer tea from Bingdao, immediately we will think of generally several things very distinct. One is it's very rich and high refreshing, flowery oaky fragrance. Because oaky fragrance, this is very high end fragrance we can find from a Chinese tea. Uh, Not only for sure oaky fragrance. In the case if you are not never plant or you never smell oaky fragrance in your life, I will okay. So how to know? So what is a Chinese oaky fragrance? Okay, first of all, it smells very delicate, subtle. It's very pleasant, refreshing, oaky, flowery aroma, and plus. Um, and this tea also has a very charming natural sweetness and colorness of rocky candy. This rocky candy indicates if you never try Chinese rock candy, I would just suggest if in your local place you can find a market, Asian market, you can go to find and you ask if they. I'm pretty sure that they will sell this rock candy. Is kind of a rock candies taste for sure this tastes sweet, but it's very different from sugar cane. It will after you you can try and you will see this kind of candy, this rock candy will offer you a colorless, natural colorless, very interesting texture. You mentioned pouring stages and the time to uh, settle between each stage one, two, third, three. Do you drink each stage separately or keep ending to all stages? Because I see you pouring. Um, okay, I probably I understand what you mean. Yeah. Uh, in Chinese tea ceremony, we call it for like the first infusion, second infusion. Once we first infusion, okay, we pull it out, and this is our first infusion, and we spare. This is in Chinese tea ceremony, we call it 公道杯 or fair cup. This is care fair cup. The purpose of the function of fair cup is to pour tea into the teacups so that we make sure that the intensity of every teacup is same, it's fair. That's why we call it fair cup. And once we finish it, okay, and we continue our second infusion, and we serve our guests and continue your third, fourth infusion. Uh, yes, infusion thinking. Welcome. Welcome. I'm pretty sure if you attend our live stream for several times, you will be very clear with all steps, the process in Chinese tea ceremony. Um, this tea, yeah, just like what I explained, because this is a new tea for the moment. The content of tea polyphenol and the caffeine is still high. So it tastes has a light bitterness and astringence. But this is a totally normal thing because generally for in we say a good tea of Chinese tea, high quality, it means this tea has a excellent balance between the sweetness and bitterness, as astringence and fragrance, and also yeah. So once you, for sure, in the case if you uh, not familiar with the Chinese raw puer, especially if it's your first time to try it, when you think the tea tastes a little bit astringent, it's very normal because just like what I'm mentioned that this astringency, this is not quality flaw because this is a feature from this tea cultivar. So but very interesting thing is that this astringency and bitterness will quickly recover with natural sweetness. This is in Chinese we also call it 回甘, sweet after taste. Very interesting explanation. Thank you. Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Okay, now we continue our. This is our fourth, third, third. 第三棒, third. Okay. This kettle has a very slim water stream. That's nice. The third infusion, you can control 10 to 15 seconds. To 15. Please zoom. This is our third infusion. Very beautiful golden color with a great clarity, the translucency. Mm. Mm. Smells so refreshing. So, any question? Beautifully rich color, isn't it? Yeah, definitely beautiful. Please zoom. I'll show you the soft tulips. Mm. Take one. I understand the process now. That's great. The tea leaves, this tea is made from aged tea tree over 100 years. So you see, when you touch the tea leaves, it's very elastic and it has a certain thickness. This is a Yunnan big leaf tea cultivar, uh, very elastic and very soft. It means that these soaked tea leaves, this is one aspect to identify the tea quality. According to Chinese professional tea evaluation, generally we have five factors to identify the quality. We'll give a note for those five aspects. Just like what I'm doing in our live stream, first of all, we will check the tea appearance, physical appearance. And secondly, when we bring the tea out, I will check, I will see or view the tea soup color, the tea soup, and then fragrance because the third step generally will smell the fragrance, evaluate the fragrance, and then drink tea for the taste and the flavor. And the final step is this soaked tea leaves. This is what we do in Chinese professional tea evaluation. But for sure, in our tea ceremony, we will not generally will not check. We will not check the soaked tea leaves with our guests. But here I'm just showing to show that the quality of this tea. Very now let me. sweet nectar aroma plus and plus very intense, fully uh, fragrant, flowery, oaky aroma. This is this is a wonderful tea. That's a YouTube video. Wow. It tastes very mellow and thick. When you try such fragrant tea, you can try to leave the tea stay longer in your so that you can feel the um, you can experience the mouth feel to the fullest, and the plus to see if the tea fragrance has a great lingering living it has a great lingering charm note. This is generally what um, how to degust great Chinese tea. This is what we usually do for experienced tea drinker. 最好看。So funny question. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. Every tea ball is wrapped with a cotton paper. For you, it's very convenient to take away because generally, raw puer they are generally they will compressed into a tea cake like 357 grams or 200 grams. In that case, you will need to tea leaf to take your tea away from the tea cake. But for this case, it's very simple and convenient for you. 8 grams. Each table is service for how many guests? It depends on actually um de- depends on uh, your capacity. Just like if this case this cup I suppose it's about 8 gram 8 mil, uh, 8 mil, almost 100 mil. So you will probably uh, actually not depends how many people. It depends the capacity of your 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 cup. If you have a small cup like a 20 mil, 30 mil, you can serve many cups, right? But in the case if your cup is large, you will serve less. Oh yeah. By the way, this tea is a great receiving guest tea. Why? Because this tea has a great resistance, resistance, resistance to bring over 10 times. 10 times. So I mean, you know that if there's some tea of not sure that it's not necessary quality issue like Chinese five green tea, and Chinese five green tea people drink Chai love Chinese five green not because it has a great resistance to bring many times. No, so in this case, if your case is to receive uh, guests, I would recommend to use to bring some uh, puer tea, yeah, puer tea and oolong, white tea. Generally, they have a great resistance to bring over 10 times. You can use more than once. What you mean? Mm, this one, yeah, yeah. You mean how many infusions we can bring? This one, yes, you can bring over 10 times. Okay, thank you. Welcome. We continue. The water, okay, the water is boiled water. It's okay, yeah. I recommend to use below 203 Fahrenheit, 95 Celsius degree. But in the case if you use just boiled water is okay because the quality of this tea is great. But I'm talking about when you want to have a better, the excellent, perfect tea texture experience. Uh, you can just use a rather lower your water temperature. This is our third infusion. I would uh, 10 to 15 seconds. Hmm. Okay, each infusion, how much water? Uh, okay, a second. I will answer you when I pour the tea out. This is our first infusion. Looks light amber color. With the time passing aging process, after in 5 years, when you see, you will after 5 years, this tea soup color will become more and more intense. The color will change with the time passing because during the aging process, tea polyphenol will get oxidated, and tea polyphenol will turn to thearabigins and the theaflavin, so that the tea color will change. Each infusion, how much water? For this tea, 打上去啊。In the case if you are experienced Chinese tea drinker, okay, you already try some Chinese raw puer, okay. In this case, I would recommend to use rather high tea to water ratio. So like this tea ball is 8 grams, right? I'm taking the tea to water ratio 120. So I'm taking this guy one is about 150 ml. But in the case if it's your first time to try, I would recommend tea to water ratio 1 to 30. 1 to 30, okay, 1 to 30. So you, in this case, you may need to use a rather big uh, teapot, big teapot. First, okay, because if you use a tea to water ratio like 1 to 20, you have to first of all very familiar with this tea because you know how to bring this tea correctly. Otherwise, your tea will taste bitter and astringent. So, for the new beginner, I always recommend to use 1 to 30. So that 1 to 30, you need a rather big teapot. This tea, they compress kind of tight. So I'm trying to break that into two parts, but a little bit difficult. Mm, mm. In this case, you may need a bigger teapot. Uh, It's a little bit difficult to just bring it or take apart with your finger. I think. Smells very dry tea. Smells very nice. Yeah. This tea is also very suitable for cold spring. Uh, but considering now that weather is getting cold and cold, In this case, in this condition, I would recommend to use boil with hot water. And here I want to mention that Chinese raw puer in the past, it was used as a herbal medicine. Yeah, herbal medicine in some. This tea has been always popular. Do you know where? It's very nowadays. This tea has been popular around China, around the world. But in the past, this tea. Do you know which part of China has the people drink a lot? And in the past, Chinese Tibetan people they drink a lot of raw puer. Do you know why? Because imagine that at that time, now we get some easier access to go to Tibet, right? A high mountain. Uh, but in the imagine just like 100 years ago, imagine just if you uh, even for the first train to Lhasa to Tibet, the history I think it's less even 20 years. So we just imagine that's 50 years ago. It was very difficult to come into the high mountain regions. So it means people they lack of vegetables and fruits actually fibers we would say and you know that the Tibetan people the dieting the food habit is they consume a lot of meat uh, but beef because simply there it was very difficult to find some vegetables and fruits, so they have to drink something to help their digestion. So at that time, and nowadays even you come to the Tibet with people always say we can eat without we can live without meat for 3 days, but we cannot live without tea for 1 day. So you can understand tea play a very important role in their daily life. Why? Because this tea at the even nowadays in the past they play a role of digestion herbal medicine. And in the case if you can this tea people love this tea first of all. Yeah, nowadays for the flavor very rich and interesting the tea notes etc, but moreover also for the healthy benefits. This tea has a very rich tea polyphenol has a great antioxidant and anti-aging actual and also can very beneficial for your blood pressure actual. So in the case if you consume yeah nutrition value yeah definitely. In the case if you consume meat you can you can try for sure you can make a comparison. Drinking this tea can definitely help in digestion, and this is what generally after especially at the barbecue some very oily meal you can try the tea like this. Mm. Now I'm trying your tea. Thank you. I've had larger but never ever used. Only it was a gift. Mm. But for this tea, yes, just like what I explained, yeah, pay first of all for sure. If it's your first time to try, probably you don't control very well the sleeping time, and but with the you try several times, you will have your own experience. And because this tea once if you don't bring it properly, it will taste astringent and bitter. This is a possibility it will happen if it's you are very new to this tea. Uh, for smell this tea to the fullest, you can try when the tea is very hot and when the tea gets warm and when the tea gets cold, because the aromatic compounds, this tea contains very rich aromatic compounds, and every aromatic compound has a different boiling point. Means when the temperature reaches certain point, you can smell such aromatic uh, this kind of fragrance. But when the temperature decreases, the aromatic probably, yeah, it will disappear, and another different fragrance will appear. So for such a fragrant, a very food rich tea with such complex fragrances, I always recommend to smell to try when the tea is hot and when the tea is warm and when the tea is cold, so that you can enjoy it to the fullest. Yes, new, but I like the dedication, the process to the way it is shared. This, yeah, definitely on this. So, yeah, actually, for you know that we this is a tea ceremony, but I'm trying to do with we share some parts with professional Chinese tea evaluation. So for Chinese tea evaluation, we also call it sensory uh, tea evaluation, because we'll use our sensory organs like eyes and your hands and your nose and your taste bud and any sensory organs to enjoying to taste this tea fully, and that's why for sure that it requires a certain concentration and the focus, because once you focus on something, your sensory organs will become more sensitive. Otherwise, if you're not concentrate enough, you probably will miss something, because like the fragrance, this is very delicate. It will some fragrances, they just stay for seconds and disappear. So we have to catch up then, when especially when the tea is very hot. This is a very interesting to do, and okay. Oh, by the way, this tea, a friendly reminder, this tea, when try this tea, because this tea contains a certain tea polyphenol and caffeine. So when try this tea, please make sure that you are not hungry, okay, or eat something before drinking this tea. I don't know, have ever heard you drink alcohol, you will have you will be drunk. For drinking tea, it's something, yeah, it's similar as well. You probably, if you drink tea with hungry condition, you will have tea drunk. So make sure that, especially for this tea, eat something before you drink it, okay? And to in the case if you want to continue to age this tea, there's several key points we need to follow. The first thing is the humidity of your local climate. Humidity generally we always recommend under 70% and also away from some sunlight stay away from sunlight and stay away from odor, and please make sure that your room temperature below 30 celsius degree 30 celsius degree. I don't know exactly how we measure with Fahrenheit. Ah, Barcelona. If we will measure with Fahrenheit, will be 86 Fahrenheit. Please zoom the teaware I'm using today. This is from Chinese 景德镇. Oh, hold on. 等一下. I will do in the fifth infusion because I do you have a book? Not yet. Not yet. But in our tea shop, in our tea, our website, we write some articles. If you want, we can share with you how to bring the tea and some tea culture article. Uh, we can share with you. We okay. Mm, this one is from Jingdezhen, 100% handmade and hand drawn. I don't know, can you recognize this beautiful flower? This is a Chinese chrysanthemum. Chinese chrysanthemum. In Chinese, call it 菊花. Please one more. 大人, thank you. Welcome. Uh, this is kind of a Chinese traditional porcelain craftsmanship. It's called animal. In Chinese, call it 珐琅彩. The feature of Chinese animal 珐琅彩. First of all, you will see when you touch it's not flat. Actually, it's little bit convex, and you see the color is very rich and very colorful. Uh, please look at the detail of this painting, 100% handmade and hand painted. Look at that, every little single petal. Mm. Outside is fully painted. Mm. This is a very elegant and very refined painting from Chinese Jingdezhen. Chinese Jingdezhen, I don't have ever heard, but I want to say Chinese Jingdezhen presents Chinese the highest porcelain and pottery making. And plus, China um, has the best porcelain making tradition, and also craftsmanship. So it, in other ways, to say that this Jingdezhen presents the highest making craftsmanship around the world. We dare say that, especially for painting, a porcelain painting, just like this one, 珐琅彩. And this is the cover. This is the cover. This turquoise color, three colors available. This inside, look at this beautiful turquoise color. It will looks much beautiful when you have in your hands, because in the screen it always look kind of gray, not so fresh. This turquoise, especially this turquoise color, is amazing. This guy one is about 150 ml. Other cup being so, yeah, sure. This 哎，你去帮我拿，没有那个啊啊啊this one is yeah, it's sold in our tea shop. This is a set. You can also use it, this tea tray, as a decoration, home decoration. In Chinese feng shui culture, we love to display a round flower tray like this on the entrance of the house. because it presents a very beautiful meaning. We say uh, beautiful flower, and the full moon means family being together and being harmony. Very beautiful meaning. And this one, look at the detail, the painting detail of this one. 100% hand painted, handmade, and this is the signature from the maker. This is not machine print. This is handmade. To butterfly, you know that just can just see the detail of every single petal of chrysanthemum. You will see it requires a very high skill to paint it, and for such porcelain painting, you cannot make any mistake. Otherwise, we have to throw away the tray because you cannot erase. This one is very. This is the turquoise. Oh, three colors available, and this is the white color. This is not white color, white glaze, white glaze, and this one. This one very looks very delicate. Even you are new guy one, this teapot form in Chinese called guy one. Even if you are new, first time to use guy one, this one I also recommend to you because the design of this guy one is also excellent. For some reason, especially when you new to choose a guy one, please remember to check something that the age of the guy one, if it's curved enough and large enough for you, so that you can hold your three fingers on the guy one tightly. This one is very comfortable to use it, and plus the this guy one button is not it's not flat. It with a certain height means you can use this way to hold. First of all, the bottom of the cover and the top of the cover and the bottom of the guy one. This one. Three colors available, and this uh, very delicate, subtle, refined painting, hand painting. Okay. From Chinese 景德镇. And also we have a pink grays like this, pink grays like this. But for the moment, we don't have here. We don't have here. Three colors available. If you want, if you're interested in any, please go to check out the shop link. 我记得我们有一个蓝色的那个啊，给他了吗？嗯。Beautiful are they your designs? Oh, yeah. I wanted this kind of we yeah. 景德镇 this place. First of all, it has over 1,000 tea make porcelain and pottery making history. It means from some way, especially painted this kind of it's not the modern porcelain, it's not modern pottery. So generally the this painting you see, this is a traditional and a classic painting. Mm. uh, this is not modern design, this is not designed by anybody. This is inherited from our ancestors. This is not modern design. And that's why choosing a classic style, classic um, Yeah, choosing a classic porcelain, it will be never out of fashion because this is a left. This is some. This is what we say the heritage from our history. This is not modern design. No matter in 20 years, 50 years, is still classic. Okay, here this the tea shop. Oh, no. This is the cup. This one. Look at this teacup. Look at very elegant, especially when you pour some light tea into the teacup like this. Look at the detail is excellent, amazing, a masterpiece. Look at the blossoming Chinese chrysanthemum. Signature from the maker, 100% handmade and hand drawn from Chinese Jingdezhen. I try and can pour some. Ah, the flowers painting looks much more vivid and lifelike when you pour some light tea into it. Very, very artistic, very poetic, really lovely. Uh, uh, okay, this one. Fully, yeah. There's a painting inside and outside. Yeah, never out of fashion. Classic is always classic. This traditional animal presents very well Chinese, especially Chinese royal family aesthetics, because this animal in Chinese called phalanx was very much loved by royal family. Even the this grace is amazing as well. It has a jade texture, very lovely. If you're interested in any teacup, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. And for the moment, we play music. And when I come back, we can continue to our. I'll continue to show you some new arrivals. This 三星堆 the Sanxingdui civilization mosque. I don't have ever heard the Chinese Sanxingdui civilization, Sanxingdui culture. This Sanxingdui civilization was discovered about 3,000 years ago. These teacups and this incense holder were are inspired by Sanxingdui bronze mask. This later on I will show you a video. I appreciate that you'll be very curious and about this secretly disappearing antique Chinese civilization. We say a mysterious civilization because even nowadays we don't know why they disappear, because this civilization we didn't find any single language left. So even nowadays, we still search the reason why they disappear. And uh, okay, for the moment, let me share the video with you. 那个声音要放，就是感觉啊，什么玩意啊？YouTube 用户就是没有什么可看。我打一下，哇，这三星堆确实是挺可爱的，有一种改建了吧，丑吗？帅的好吗？嘟嘟这么在三星堆，已经放了吗？放完了吗？还是啊？没关系，再放一点。这啊，又放完了。哎，Hello, I'm back. Hello again. I hope after watching this video, you have a minimum basic understanding about Sanxingdui civilization. This Sanxingdui civilization, it always keeps very mystery feature because very it's not logical. It's very interesting that when this sensing tree civilization reaches certain highest, we say the social structure, but there's no any left language. That's a very curious point because last year I just visited this Sanxingdui museum, and 找一下那个视频啊。For me, the last month when I visited Sanxingdui Museum, I was really curious, and never understand why such civilization there's no any left written language left, so that nobody knows what happened about 3,000 ago. Such high level civilization disappear without any reason, and for sure that the historians try to imagine, give us some reasons, but there's no any very convinced reason to explain this, and that's why you can use it if one day get chance to come there. You can use any your imagination to imagine what happened in this end of this civilization, and what happened, and what exactly the wares the the wares they use for any purpose, any function. But just like what explained in the video, we eventually, yeah, at least we know that the bronze mask you see here, this is for generally used for sacrifice, red religion, religious sacrifice and the ceremony. Okay. 那个找到吗？现在在放。Now we'll share some the chairs photos I took um, from this Sanxingdui Museum. Very impressive. Look at this mask with the golden fold. Look at this modern. They look so. It's not like a design from about 3,000 years ago. Just look at very contemporary design art. Imagine. This is the highest bronze tree. Look at this design. Okay. Now I will first of all present this incense holder. This one, this one looks so cute. Because now we are winter, so probably in the winter I love to light some incense indoors. And this one is made from porcelain. It's made from porcelain, but the texture looks like it made from the bronze. No, it's made from. And you see this one. uh, this little guy, this little prayer is close its hands to make a praying position, and very very interesting. Yeah, look at it. It's his ear, ear. Uh, this is a design inspired by Sanxingdui bronze mask, and the top here, the top. mm, This is what we call Sanxingdui bird. This is a decoration from that one of the most famous treasure of Sanxingdui civilization, bronze tree. I'll, I'll show you again the video in the end of this video. This very lovely. 什么？买绿茶没买其他的，买了很多了。This is the bronze tree. Second, bronze. Look at this. 三星堆 bird. Okay. This one personally I like very much. Looks very interesting. And there's some holes on the top, so the smoke, incense smoke, will flowing from in from the inside. This one, if you're interested in this one, please go to check out the shop link. And this is a Sanxing Dui bronze mask teacup. Look at it, looks so original. But if I without talking about telling, sharing this wonderful Sanxing Dui civilization, uh, the photos with you, probably you will think this is kind of a modern pottery design, right? But who can imagine that this is a design from bronze mask from about 3,000 years ago? And this one, look at, this one, the eyes. Uh, the eyes is hand. This is a 24K pure gold. It has I don't know what comes to your mind when you see, see it for the first sight. Uh, my my first impression about this is it looks like a little bit um, similar to an Egyptian mask. Do you think so? This one. Look at. And inside it's painted to 24K pure gold grace as well. It will never get oxidated because it's a pure gold, very shiny, very shiny. This teacup, and look at the back side. Look at this beautiful femme grace color. Wow, very original, really original and particular. The capacity of this one is about 80 ml. 三星堆 bronze mask teacup, and this one. This The face of this one is painted with uh, I don't know, sparkling. 点睛怎么说？ Get 啥点怎么讲？ Look at this sparkling 24K pure gold on its on this bronze mask. Very cool and very modern pottery, very artistic. This is the back side. Inside is painted with 24K pure gold as well. I love those. 多长时间？ If you're interested in those 三星堆 bronze mask teacup, please go to check out the shop link in below. And plus this little 3 feet teapot. This is a kind of a 3 feet teapot. The 3 feet porcelain also very antique design. It has a very beautiful bronze color. And look at the pattern here. This is a kind of a Chinese antique pattern about 3,000 years ago. What we call Tao Tie pattern from the And from the screen, I don't know, can you see clearly? In Chinese, call it Tao Tie. This kind of pattern, if one day you get chance to visit some Chinese bronze exposition, you will see Chinese people love to hand in the yeah. You will see a lot of such pattern engraved on bronze where Tao Tie pattern, very artistic, lovely. 这不是不是有个盘，上面不是有个盘吗？Let me bring some tea and drink, and have to continue to introduce. So, funny question. Hmm. By the way, what time is it in your place? Okay. 哦，这个桶子吧，这个毛笔不一定有时间讲。Please zoom. Oh, almost 11 p.m. Mm. So, mm, what's your location? What's your location? Probably you are from North America, right? From a local time. Mm. Uh, This one is that at the portal burner. This one nurse current. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Please zoom. Canada. Oh, Canada. Do you use it? Do you use only? Do you use in your country, Canada? There's a different time zone like United States. Here in China, we only use Beijing time zone. Around China, it's only one time. Uh, this this is a new arrival. This kettle and the stop set. Alcohol stop you can use indoors or outside. Personally, like especially this smiling sun, very lovely. Eastern. Oh, you have it. Oh, okay. So you have a different time zone. And here, this is a little. It's a kitty on the roof. Very cute. This one is made from crude pottery clay. It's called. It's one of Chinese particular pottery clay. It's called old rock clay. And this kind of rock clay, Chinese potters love to make into kettle. Why? Because this kind of clay, we believe that it has some capacity to absorb some components which may affect the water quality, like magnesium and calcium. Um, second, magnesium and calcium. Actual in China, yes, yes, we are from Hainan Island, a tropical island. Uh, and that's why if you want to choose a pottery clay to improve your water quality. Actual, this one I recommend to you. And then beside there's a bowl filter, so you not only can use this kettle to boil water, but also boil tea inside. You don't have to worry about the tea leaves will come out from the spout. This one, new arrival. Okay, if interesting, please go to check out the shop link in bio. And okay, now return back to our little teacups here. This is This beautiful blue pattern. This is if you ever uh, visit some Chinese porcelain exposition, I'm pretty sure that you, yeah, this is called blue white porcelain. Qinghua's one of the most famous Chinese porcelain. Blue white porcelain. It's painted with traditional cobalt pigment. It's called cobalt pigment. 100% handmade and from Chinese Jingdezhen. This very lovely children's pattern. Yeah, traditional and classical pattern as well. This one, very lovely. Two kids, they are playing together. Two little butterflies. Look at, this teacup form, it's also a traditional teacup form. It's called 钢杯 钢杯 in Chinese called 钢杯 look at very lovely children's pattern the kids they are together and they are painted by master Yu Hongliang Yu Hongliang you will see in our tea shop we're actually selling a lot of tea wares from this master porcelain master Yu Hongliang from Chinese Jingdezhen. Look at the children's, the child's face, very lovely, cute. And this one. Ah. This lovely pattern reminds me of the little children's of my family. We have my niece and my nephews. Very lovely. They are playing happily together. Look at this. Beautiful pieces. Thank you. Children's pattern is really lovely. Traditional Chinese painting. Mm. We always think that Chinese painting looks very serious and very, very serious, but look at this pattern, very lovely. Okay, oh, last piece. Mm. There's a wonderful craftsmanship we share today. It's called Pa Hua. This one. It's also from Chinese Jingdezhen. Please zoom. You will see some very delicate hand engraved pattern on the teacup, right? From your screen, I don't know, can you see clearly? Because this is a light green, white, blue color, and probably this one you will look much better. This is there's a one of the most precious craftsmanship uh, on porcelain because it takes first of all much time to finish it and also very high skill to finish it. Uh, Now I'll share you a video, the making video, and I'm pretty sure that you will be surprised by this traditional Chinese Pahua craftsmanship from Jingdezhen. Look at they use a very slim needle to hand engrave. It's not painting grave. and then continue to this is not finished yet. Mm, cái màu của nó sẽ- okay, yeah. So this teacup, this is the outside Pahua craftsmanship, and inside this is the Chinese traditional animal. This is a truly masterpiece because applies two different craftsmanship. Uh, this is a Pahua pattern outside, and this is a animal. And you see a very lovely butterfly and the flower pattern. Very lovely. 100% hand painted. Look at the detail, the colors of the each butterfly. Mm, very lovely and lifelike. This is a purple color. So it's a purple color. This is a purple color. And this one personally I love very much, especially this fresh blue color. Look at the detail of the pattern. When you have in your hands, you will see how delicate and refined it is inside. Handmade, hand painted animal craftsmanship, butterfly. See butterfly. This is a masterpiece from Chinese Jingde Zhen. And this is Guy One. Look at that. This is outside. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, the golden line you see here is painted with 24K pure gold. Once you see some golden line, the golden grays we mentioned in our description, it's 100. They say that 100% 24K pure gold. Look at this is even the inside of the cover. Look at this is delicateness and subtleness, refineness of a Chinese fine porcelain. This is outside. This personally I love very much. Side. By chance, if you want to offer a gift to your friends or family who like tea, uh, such porcelain, I could say, first of all, looks very delicate and very refined, and besides, very precious, very precious. This Pawa craftsmanship, I dare say, even in China, there's not so many people. It's not known for even for Chinese people. Hả? 什么？啊，没打灯。 Okay, this guy one, the design of this guy one is great as well. Very curved edge and the curve and the large edge for you. Even for the guy one new beginner, very comfortable to use it to pour tea out. You don't have to worry about the tea wares we selling in our tea shop because the functions is always the priority. Besides beyond function, the second criteria we choose for a teapot is the teaware is its aesthetics, traditional art. Okay, okay. We finished to sharing those beautiful pieces in our live stream. And if we're interested in any one of them, please go to check out the shop link. So far, any question? If you don't have any further question, we will say goodbye here. This live stream is hosted by Yi Tao. My name is Yi Tao and my assistant Mei here. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and I will be very happy to meet you again in our next live stream. And we will hold 3 times per week our live stream. And in the case if you have any questions regarding tea and Chinese tea and the Chinese tea ceremony culture, anything, okay, just please feel free to message us. Okay, okay, thank you guys and thank you, Maxi, Gracie, 谢谢, okay. Let's see each other next live stream, okay. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, David. Thank you, Macro. Thank you for all friends. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.